Hey, Royals, greetings. You know, I'm all about the love. And as you can kind of see part of my advertisement there, we're going to have Dr. Deanna on here in just a moment. And she's going to tell us how to find our royal match. And guess what? She has some freebies for us too. We don't want to miss out on any freebies. I know if you guys like me, you're going to give me a deal, we're going to take it. So just think about this. Have you ever wondered how to find your perfect match? Well, then join us now for Dr. Deanna as she reveals the secrets to finding and marrying a high caliber partner. Okay? So, as we got that started, you know me, I got to show a little preview of what's to come about me. And that's just how it goes. You got to love the Duchess. So, here we go. Okay, we're back. I'm going to bring Dr. Deanna on. But let me just tell you a little bit about this royal soul that we have on our show today. We are honored to have this beautiful lady with a heart full of love. Okay, so join me as we welcome the renowned psychologist and love expert, Dr. Deanna. I'm not going to say her last name. I'll let her pronounce that because I don't want to butcher it. To the show.
It's Kirschner. It's Kirschner. I'm so excited to be in this show. I'm so excited, Duchess. It's incredible.
Well, thank you so much. To let my royal viewers know a little bit more about you, Dr. Deanna, you have also appeared on Oprah and in the Amazon Prime show, Love in 90 Days.
Yeah.
Finding your own true love.
Yeah.
You have so many insights to share with us. And best of all, you have a best-selling book called Love in 90 Days. Just think, Royals, that's 3 months. You can get your royal soulmate. So I'm excited to have Dr. Deanna with us. Now, I've told a little bit about you, but you got to be, sing your praises a little bit more because there's things I don't know. So let's everyone know who this wonderful lady in red is today.
Well, I have actually, along with my team, I have a team of the most amazing coaches in the world. I'm not kidding. And we have helped over 60,000 women find amazing love. All over the world, actually. And so it's been amazing, really an incredible journey, incredible. And you guys stay with us to the end because we have an amazing free gift for you. But we're also going to get you started to finding your royal match today. We're starting right now, today.
Oh, I love this. And guess what? I'm going to Paris, the city of love. So what a perfect episode to have today to, just embrace the love.
That's it. Exactly. But I'm going to give you some serious steps, serious tips to really begin to change how you're thinking about things, change how you're doing things in your dating life so that you actually wind up with somebody who is better than you ever imagined.
Oh, okay. I'm so excited.
Better. I was born into a very difficult situation. I was the 5th daughter, born to a family that only wanted boys. So, when I was born, there was not a big celebration. My father didn't come to the hospital, et cetera, et cetera. So you can imagine, like, growing up, I didn't feel wanted or loved, right? But with that kind of background, what happened was I really started to look for how to create love. I was like, there's got to be a way to do this. Right. And so I went, looking for how to create love. And I studied everything. I got a PhD in psychology. I studied with everyone, basically, and was able to meet and marry my dearest soulmate, which is a miracle. And we've been married for really decades. And so my work is paying it forward because, if I can do this with my background, anybody can. My father only said, I love you to me once, and he was drunk. So it didn't really count. Yeah. So you understand, that was the background. That was the model. That was the idea that I grew up with. Right.
Right.
And so out of that, I really feel like if I can do it, anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. And honestly, I am living beyond my wildest dreams. It's the truth. It's really the truth, you know? So if I can do it, you guys can do it. I don't care what has happened in your past. I don't care how people have hurt you. I don't care if guys have left you. I don't care. You can do it. You can do it, even though you feel right now that you can't do it. But you can do it.
Well, Dr. Deanna, you are singing my tune because I use travel to teach people financial skills because most everyone loves to travel. So if you want to travel, I use it as a way to help folks as their vehicle to learn financial literacy, money 101 skills. And that's what I always say, people, is that, hey, look, my voice still sounds poor, because I grew up in poverty. I am not poor no more, hence the crown. We all should wear a royal crown because we were created to be royal in life
Yes,
and live a luxurious lifestyle, whatever that may be for you. So
yes,
you're saying
yes,
if you can do it, then I can do it. So that's what we're trying to tell you, royals out there. It's a mindset. If we can succeed, so can you.
absolutely. You know, when I was growing up, we were so poor that my father used to get the food out of the trash in behind the grocery store. That we were that poor, right? And now I live in my dream condo overlooking the ocean in Boca, in Florida.
Well, I love Florida. I'm a Fort My. I mean, I have a home. Let me see how to say. I have, I guess, my third home is in Fort Myers. We have a ranch in South Carolina, and I'm from the great state of Texas in Fort Worth. So,
Awesome.
I fly that triangle back and forth. But I love Floridians. Hey.
Yeah, yeah. So if we can do it, you can do it, but I want you to actually listen to what we're saying today and actually do it, actually do it. I'm going to actually do one of the most important exercises that you could ever do in terms of up leveling your dating life, up leveling your sense of self, up leveling, finding that inner royalty. I call it, Duchess calls it the royalty. I call it the diamond self. It's the inner beautiful self that, you are, there's nobody like you. There's nobody like you. We're like snowflakes. So nobody has your personality, your light, your sparkle, your humor, your smarts, your interests. You are unique, absolutely unique, and a gift. You are a gift because you are so unique. And finding what I call your diamond self-identity is really the start of finding love like a royal. So, I mean, we can just dive right into that exercise if you want, Dutch.
I do. Let's share the love with everyone. Let's share the love. Let's go. Let's
Great.
go.
Great. Yeah. Okay. So, would you be the guinea pig in the exercise so everyone follow
Sure.
along? But Duchess is going to be the guinea pig. So close your eyes. Close your eyes, and I want you to remember a time that you felt really, really good. That you felt like you might be like royalty, or you felt at home or lovable, very loving. And if you can't remember a time like that, just imagine what that might be like and put yourself in the scene looking through your eyes, right? You got it? You got it, Duchess?
I got it. Yes. Keep
Yeah.
my eyes closed because I know
Yes.
the scene.
Yeah. Okay. Now you guys keep your eyes closed. Now, I want you to make it 5 times better. That scene, I want you to make it 5 times better. Give it some color, more colors, more beautiful sounds, and feelings, some great feelings, Make
Mm.
it even better, even better. It's even
I
stronger.
can feel the energy rising up in me. You can just
Yes,
feel.
yes, you guys. Yes, yes, yes. That's your diamond self. That's your diamond self. Now, I want you to give it a nickname. I'm going to say some examples. Now, Duchess DJ Love already has her diamond self name, but she can add to it. Now, I'm going to give you some examples. You're going to give yourself a nickname right this minute, right? Even if you feel like you're not feeling it, just play with this. Like beloved, mighty Isis, royal queen of light, right?
Yes.
The queen of abundance, the princess, the chosen, beloved princess
Ooh.
who has a man better than her wildest dreams. Yes, yes, yes. So play with this, saucy minx who is irresistible to the highest caliber men, who is irresistible to the highest caliber men. I'm just repeating that one because it's a really good one, right? And let's see what else we got. Vivacious vixen, saucy minx, goddess, the goddess of abundance, light, love, and all that is good.
Oh, yes. Affirmations. I love it. Yes.
Okay, so
Okay, folks, I'm a goddess of love right now. My man is coming. Yes, he is.
there you got it. Good. Okay, now, excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, make that diamond self in your mind the size of a diamond and put it to the side. And get a memory of a time you felt unloved, unchosen, and not good enough, or something, really disappointing. I call this your disappointing self. Get an image of that. You got it?
I don't like that one, but yeah.
Yeah, you got it? Okay, excellent. Now pick up that diamond that's off to the side in your mind. Pick up that diamond, make it the size of a hand grenade, and throw it right into that disappointing self-identity in your mind and blow it to smithereens. Blow it up. Blow it up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now 5 more times really fast. Get that diamond self, make it a grenade, blow it up in your mind. Boof, 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 boof. Blow it up till there's nothing left. Blow it up till there's nothing left. Okay? Is it harder to get an image of that disappointing self? Is it a little harder to get an image of it?
It's a little harder now, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like I have to kind of maybe go back, and I don't want.
You don't want to. No, that's excellent. So you guys, when you do this by yourselves, you can just keep doing that till there's nothing there. There's nothing there left of that. And then you come back to your diamond self name, right? And I want you to say it as a statement. You can even say it out loud. I am
the goddess of love. Let me tell you, yes.
Woo-hoo. Yes, I am the chosen beloved.
I'm the chosen beloved, and I deserve to find my right royal match.
Yes, who easily and effortlessly finds her royal match. Easily and effortlessly, in a surprising way, finds her royal match. I like the words easy, effortless, and surprising, because the world likes to surprise us. The world likes to actually, even though it doesn't feel this way necessarily, give us something we can't even imagine. It's even better than we think.
Yeah, because sometimes we only can think of past our experiences. So if you want a royal love, you don't know what that is. So it's hard for you to try to, envision this is what you want. So I like the surprise because, bring it on.
Yeah. I never thought I would ever be with a man this amazing. I couldn't have even imagined it. I felt like no one would love me. No. But, so you want to choose a name, right, that is interesting to you, but it may feel uncomfortable. When I first did this exercise, and my diamond self name is the radiant beacon of loving guidance.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Radiant too, yes.
Yeah. I wanted to be radiant, the light, right? So when I first got that, I was so embarrassed. I said, this is way too great. This is too wonderful for me. This is too big for me. It made me feel uncomfortable, or I was bragging or something. Not that you're going to say this name to anybody necessarily, but you're saying it to yourself.
And say it into the mirror. I would say it into the mirror where you can look back and see that smile and see yourself kind of radiate and glow, because you got to say it 1,000 times so your brain believes it.
Yes. And so you can play with the words and make sure you love them by the time you're done. Like you may have queen in there, you may have princess, you may have who is with an extraordinary man who brings everything I want and need to the table. Everything I want and need to the table, right? You have that. Now, what I want you to do is actually, obviously, write that down.
Hold on just a second then, Dr. Deanna. I want you royals to take a moment and write this down. And while you're writing it down so you don't get lost in the shuffle, I'm going to show a quick commercial giving you 56 seconds to write this stuff down and make notes of what she has said. And go ahead and make your power affirmations that, like me, I am the goddess of love. I deserve, this royal man that's about to come into my life. So that's what I want you to do, audience. So here's a quick clip. We'll be right back. Because somebody might be tuning in wanting to know who this Duchess is.
Who is Duchess DJ Love? Duchess DJ Love is not only a travel aficionado, but also a savvy financial expert. Through her blog, Gallivanting Like a Royal, and her podcasts, she shares invaluable insights on wealth mindset and financial empowerment. Duchess DJ Love's practical advice and strategies help her audience navigate the complexities of money management with confidence and ease. Her dedication to financial literacy is evident in her engaging content, where she breaks down complex financial concepts into easy-to-understand tips. Whether it's budgeting for a luxurious getaway or investing wisely, Duchess DJ Love's guidance ensures her followers are well-equipped to achieve their financial goals. With the grace and warmth of a true Southern belle, Duchess DJ Love inspires her audience to not only explore the world, but also to build a secure and prosperous future.
And we want you to have that prosperous future. And that encompasses what I'm all about, the love. So Dr. Deanna, let's take it on from here.
Yeah, so you're going to write down your diamond self name. You're going to put it on your bathroom mirror. You're going to post it in your closet. You're going to post it near your computer. Now, if you're working with somebody else, you could put it in the drawer so you see it. And every day you're going to look at that. You're going to look at that and say it to yourself, right? The other thing I want you to do is go shopping, the funnest part. You're going to go shopping, right? You don't have to spend a lot of money. It doesn't have to be fancy things, but you're going to buy things that remind you of your diamond self name, right? So, if you're the queen, you might get a headband that's, similar to Duchess, but maybe a little more low-key.
Yeah, just a regular headband, with like a little heart at the top.
Yeah.
Have the little diamonds.
Yeah.
That way you're wearing your diamond self.
Yeah, like my necklace reminds me that I'm the radiant beacon of love and guidance. So I look in the thing, if you're on a Zoom date, you're dressed in your diamond self. You're seeing yourself also when you're on a Zoom date.
That's true.
So it's really good programming. You get dressed, you get some bling on you. You want some bling. You definitely want bling. It does not have to be real at this time, although it will be real when you get to where you're going. It will be real. When you get to where you're going, it will be real. I promise you. With you're under the tutelage of Duchess, you're gonna make it like that.
That's right.
And so you're going to be dressed as your diamond self, right? Then when you go on a Zoom date or you go out with a guy, you're going to dress your part. You're going to dress your part. You're going to go out as the royal. You're going to go out as the queen of love and light, right? The chosen, beloved queen of love, light, and abundance. Oh, I like that one.
I do too. And let me add just one thing. Like you're saying about this dressing, to make you feel good. Even if you're not going nowhere, let's just say you don't even have a date right now. Throw on these cool clothes and walk around the house and pretend that you're entertaining this guy. He's coming to your house to pick you up. You got to feel it inside first. You got to be comfortable in your own skin.
Yes. And, go to the grocery, go to the pharmacy dressed in as your diamond self and say hello, smile, and say hello to every guy you see there. Hi, warm. You want to be the love. You want to be the love that you want to attract. You're going to be that love. So you practice, and that's really good practice. And sometimes people meet people like that. One of our clients, she met her amazing husband, handsome as a model, unbelievable. She was biking along the beach. She was one of our coaching clients. Biking, her bike broke. And this guy comes along and she smiles at him, looks at him. He's very handsome, very handsome. And she says, could you help me? Now, men love to help too.
Oh, yes.
So he immediately picks up her bike. He takes it to the shop. They get to talking. She has very high standards and everything. And he was, really, he had a really high level job which I can't reveal right now, but it was a very high level job. And, they became very happily married, and she lives her dream. She lives her dream with this handsome guy. They have an amazing house in Southern California with the most incredible pool you ever saw. And she lives her dream, this can happen for you. People don't realize how much your life can change because of your partner. If you have a partner that is sucking off you, if you have a partner that's always in need, that's not pulling their weight, that doesn't appreciate you, it will bring you down. It will bring you down in every way. It will bring you down. If you have a partner who is a winner, who appreciates you, right? He will bring you up. He will say, what are your dreams, honey? What are your dreams? I support your dreams, right? He will help you. And you will do the same for him. You'll say, what are your dreams, right? In a very high level, you might say royal relationship, they support each other's dreams, right? So when I said to my husband, I want that apartment overlooking the ocean where it's so beautiful, it's so high, you could actually see the curve of the earth. It's so beautiful.
Right.
He said, yes, I'm getting it for you. Yes. So, and it's
that's what I want, man. I'm calling you in.
Yeah. So, this is the thing you have to understand. It's one of the most important things you ever do is who you partner with. It's the most important, really, I think the most important. Right. Because, nobody on their deathbed says, oh, I should have worked more. I should have achieved more. They say I should have loved more, right? But when you love more, the right person, you achieve more. That's the thing I'm trying to say. Is when you love a high caliber man and you're with him and you're growing together, I'm doing things I never thought I could do any of the things I'm doing. Me being a PBS show, me having my own prime show. I was on the Today Show many times. I was on Oprah. And by the way, she's incredible. She's incredible behind the scenes and on, but I never in a million years. No, growing up, I was told that I was stupid and that I was a piece of shit. Literally, that was the nickname. In other words, when I had to do my disappointing self work, which everything that I talk about, I've used, it was, very, very difficult because I had to go back to being that piece of shit, useless piece of shit, right?
It really just weighs on you too. It sucks the life out of you.
It sure does. But, being with my husband, even just yesterday, he was saying, what an honor and a privilege to be with you. You are such a genius, I'm like, thank you, and I really encourage him, he's having a lot of fun with trading and he used to have a hedge fund. I love encouraging him, with what he's doing, and it makes him laugh. It makes us both laugh. It makes us laugh.
Well, that's the thing. You sharing your life with someone that wants the best for you. Mm-hmm. And they want you to shine, and they want you in the spotlight because if you truly love, like you said, by someone special, they're gonna put you up on that trophy shelf. And goes, this is my number one pride right here. This is my world.
Mm-hmm. Now, I usually say there are 3 questions to ask about any man you're thinking of dating. 3 important key questions.
Wow.
So 3. And I want you to pay attention because these really work. Number 1 question is he crazy about me? Which is what we were just talking about. He has to be crazy about you, and not just crazy, by the way, crazy about you. So what does that mean? He knows you're very special. He knows you're one of a kind. He's eager to see you, eager. He's reluctant to leave you, right? He respects you. He notices you.
Right.
He notices you and how wonderful you are, even when you don't. You think you look bad and you look fat. And he says, oh my God, you look so beautiful, right? That's the first question. Is he crazy about you? You don't want to waste time with people who are not into you. Period. End of story. No, there's plenty of guys around.
Just move on.
Yeah, there's plenty of guys around. Now these days there's so many apps, for Christ's sake. There's so many people. Anyway, you don't waste time. If he's not really into you, eager to see you, reluctant to leave you, thinks you're really special, next. Now, second question. There are no perfect guys. No. However, you want to be with someone who's willing to grow as a person. You don't want a narcissist. You don't want him being so full of himself. You want somebody who's willing to grow. So that means that let's say he's been in therapy, or he's been in coaching, or he's in a men's group, or he's in very strong recovery. But he can tell you what he did wrong, right? He's self-aware. Well, in my last relationship, I wasn't that good of a father, and she didn't, I wasn't that good to my wife. They can tell you he's a person who is self-aware and growing. Now, when you get somebody who's crazy about you and growing, they become an almost perfect partner, right?
Yes.
Because he's like, well, you're into tennis. Oh, I want to try it. You're into, a certain kind of investing. I want to look into that too. And
like me, I travel the world, so he's gonna have to. I want to fly around the world with you, Duchess.
Yeah, he's gonna love travel. He has to. So that's that. And then the third question is, does he meet those royal soulmate basics? What are the royal soulmate basics? I'm just using that word royal. I don't normally use it for that, but it's
that's not, for the royal match. You have to have the royal basics.
Royal, yes. Yeah, and what that means is he successful? Is he moving forward in his life? You don't want somebody laying on the couch. Does he speak your language? You feel like you've come home when you talk to him. You communicate really well. Does he have the same values? Does he have the same goals?
Goals are important. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. If you want to have kids, make sure he wants to have kids, right? If you want to live the dream, make sure he wants to live the dream. You don't want somebody hung up in some kind of black hole who is to be your life partner. You want someone who meets the soulmate basics, right? He's not perfect, but he's crazy about you, willing to grow, and he meets the soulmate basics.
Yes. And on that note, Royals, you make a note of these three things, because I have got to show my man what I want to do, which is travel. So I'm going to show you some travel inspiration, and he's watching. He needs to pay attention. Yes. And I hope you felt the love in those images.
Oh my God, there's nothing like the earth. I mean, there's nothing like travel. It's so exhilarating and so incredible. I mean, it's amazing, and you're doing it. It's so great.
So let's get back to, we got our 3 points down now. Let's fine tune those 3 points.
Okay. So you're going to just eliminate anybody who's really not thinking you're all that special. You're going to eliminate anybody who's like a narcissist. You notice he's always talking about himself. He's not asking you questions. He's like, oh, me, and me, and me, and me, and me. You don't want that. And then you want someone who is successful or is on his way. It's okay if he's in a program, right? To be successful. And it doesn't matter what your age is, you guys. And I don't care where you live either, really. And I don't care what your weight is either. I don't care. These are all the pushbacks that we get, our coaches. Oh, well, I live in an area, they're no good men. I'm too heavy now. I have to lose weight before I blah, blah. I'm too old. I'm too old now.
Start loving yourself, right?
No,
Start loving yourself.
Bullshit. It's bullshit. Now, one of our clients just got engaged. She's 70. Right? Met an incredible guy. She met him on Zoosk, actually.
Oh, wow.
Incredible. He's crazy about her. He's retired now. but super successful. So now they can travel, right? They can travel around. But she's 70. So don't tell me you're too old. And don't tell me there's no good men, because now we're going to dive into how to find the good ones. Okay. The royal ones.
This is the best part.
Yes. Here we go. Now, I want you to be on 2 different sites or apps at least, right? I do like Zeus. I like Match as a major site. You want to be on a major site and a smaller site, like Christian Mingle or Bumble, or one of those. On that site, I want you to have a headshot of you in a red top. Right now, the one that Duchess is
wearing,
on,
folks, look,
is actually perfect, because I want you to have. Mine's not so perfect. You guys have to have the scoop neck. It has to be a scoop neck. You want to see a little of that gorgeous skin. You see how good she looks? That gorgeous skin. So you want a scoop neck, red top. Now, why do I say that? The research shows that men rate the same woman who's wearing a different color as not as pretty as the same woman who's wearing red. That's what the research shows. So you will get a lot more hits with your scoop top, right? I want you looking into the camera, and I want you to smile and really let that diamond self energy through, right? You don't want to be looking away. You don't want any sunglasses. You want it like this, right into the camera, smiling, that energy going through to the man. Very warm. You're going to take about 100 shots to get one. That's one. Right. Yes, 100. Have your friend who is a really good photographer, whoever's a good photographer, take 100 shots. Now, if you can't find that, you get a professional who can make you look casual for dating. The picture is everything. Okay, you're shooting for a royal man. The picture is everything. Men are visual. They want to see that. They want to see that energy. They want to see that beautiful décolletage, right? You want moderate makeup. Men rate women who wear moderate makeup, not too little or none, and not too much, as more beautiful as a match. Moderate makeup. And make sure you have a stylish haircut that is with it. You want to have a youthful haircut. I don't care if you're 80 years old, but I want you to have a youthful haircut, right? A youthful haircut. Now, you could go to a great salon, or you have them redesign your hair, but I want a beautiful, contemporary haircut.
Yes.
Which also makes
take care of your hair.
Yeah, it makes you younger. It makes you younger. And all these things will get more hits. You'll get more hits. Now, when you go to write your profile, you're going to start with all your warm, loving qualities, right? People laugh like crazy when they're with me. They say my smile goes for miles. Your warm qualities. Ask your friends if you can't think of your own qualities. They'll tell you. Or
people don't want to leave my house when I cook because the food is so delicious. They want to take the leftovers home.
Yes, you won't soon forget my to die for lasagna. You won't forget it. But it's about the fun. When you ask men, high level men, why they chose their wives, they don't say because she's size 4. They don't say because she's young. They don't say any of that crap. They say, I chose her because I feel good around her. Remember that.
You make them feel good. They can't forget that feeling.
Yes, I chose her because I feel good around her. That's what you're going to start your profile with. People naturally feel relaxed and happy with me. You see?
Yes.
That's your beginning. Remember that, when people come to our coaching program, I rewrite their profiles when they enroll. And you should see the stuff that they show me. I'm like, no. And I have them redo the pictures and everything, because this is very important. Now, the next thing you're going to put in your profile is all the high-end things you like to do. And I like golfing, yachting, international travel, investing, blah, 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 blah. All the high-level things that you like to do. Here's me in front of, this car I love. Now, you don't have to be successful. You can just think about wanting to do these things. Here's me in front of a car I love. You go into a dealership and you're in front of a Maserati, right?
I want a Porsche.
Okay, so you're in front of the Porsche. So you go, you make sure you have things in there that high-end guys would like. Very important. I don't want to see a resume. This is kind of work I do. I don't want to see that, I don't want to just see the generic. I like to hike and walk. I do like some of that, but
Yeah. Well, can I give an example, maybe, and you tweak me, Dr. Deanna? Let me just say it's mine and what some things I would say, and you can help me enhance it.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, I like to travel,
Mm-hmm.
but if I'm flying across the pond, as they call it, I'm not flying back there in main cabin. You're going to have me in business class. So I like to fly business class abroad.
Yeah. Well, you want to just, you want to make it a little more specific to the experience.
Okay.
Okay. So nothing gets my juices flowing more than a delicious trip across the pond, of course, in business class, love it. looking out of the clouds with my glass of Moet champagne.
Yeah, champagne. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. With nothing gets my juices going more than this. Okay. So what are you doing with that? There's actually two things you're doing. One is that it's kind of sexy.
Yes.
But it's not too much. And
but you gotta put something in there because, like I say, you gotta spark their eyes, their interest.
Yeah. And number two, you're not just seeming like a one-note person, like who only wants fancy things. You're not.
Right.
You're alive. You're alive, and you're fun. So my juices. I'm happiest when I'm at 30,000 feet, heading towards.
Yes.
The new
looking
adventure.
out that window, dreaming of my future destination with you by my side.
Yeah. Yes, with my lucky guy.
That's right.
On my way to Iceland.
And I'll be going there soon, folks.
So you're going to write about that kind of thing, and make it personal and experiential. You notice it's experiential when you say, nothing gets my juices going like this, it's experiential. You make it so that they like, ooh, that sounds really good. What a fun thing to be with her. Right.
And they thinking, oh, I got all these loyalty points from travel, from all this work related stuff. Oh, I could really make her happy. I can fly her across the pond in style.
Exactly. That's what we're looking for. And then at the end of the profile, you're going to put the dream. You're going to say, I'm creating an incredible relationship that is full of joy, laughter, and adventures large and small.
Right.
You see, put the dream. And I'm looking for a guy who wants this thing, a successful, loving, kind man who wants to live this dream with me. Is that you? Message me. You won't be disappointed. Message me. You will not be disappointed.
Well, Julie, if you think about it, it's going to take a confident person, which you're seeking, to reply.
Exactly. Yeah.
And if you want to fly across the pond, as we call it, go to Europe, if they're not into that, then that's not going to spark their interest. They're like, there's no way I'm going to be still on a plane for 8 hours.
Yeah. So we don't want that because you can't have that happy dream life. You need somebody who's going to vibe with that happy dream life, right? Very, very.
We want them to know too that we know what we want. We're not wishy-washy, and that we understand how to get to where we want to go. Exactly. We may not be there yet, but we have a plan to get us there, and we want.
Yeah. We had a couple who was in coaching, or not a couple, but a woman in coaching, actually, and that she had a very interesting experience. This was a high-level woman. She actually created her own therapy center, but she had a lot of debt. She wound up being in a lot of debt because to create that center, And so she meets this guy at a wedding, a high-level wedding, and this is something we're going to get into next, going to certain activities. So It's a high-level wedding. She meets him. His house is on the cover of Architectural Digest. He said, and he's kind and loving and sweet. And he says, let me pay that debt off for you. Wow. And do you want this extra BMW? It's my old one because you need a car.
How sweet is that, though?
I mean, it's so sweet. It's so touching. It's a gesture of love, you know. It's
Right.
not about the material things, you know. It's never really about the material things. It's the
No.
gesture and the meaning of it. It's the meaning of it, right? Yeah. So she married him, of course.
I don't blame her. Hey, someone brings me a Porsche. I'm like, hey, you already fulfilling some dreams here, dude. I got to give you some consideration.
Yeah, no, it's just darling. You can find a successful man who's kind and loving and giving. You really can. They're not all narcissistic a-holes.
Mm-mm.
They're not.
Before we move on, though, in case you've enjoyed my platform and maybe you would like to be on my podcast, or maybe you see this as a gallivanting like a royal platform to let other people know about your business or your book or your venture, then you need to advertise with me. I'm going to tell you how you can do that and a little bit about it. Okay, here we go. Why partner with Duchess DJ Love?
You need to watch this if you want to boost your brand with a touch of royalty. Exposing the secret to brand success with Duchess DJ Love. Imagine your brand front and center in the vibrant world of travel enthusiasts, entrepreneurs, and personal development seekers. Duchess DJ Love's audience is diverse and engaged, always ready to interact and share. Her podcast, Gallivanting Like a Royal, dives into everything from travel tips to wealth-building strategies. Perfect for brands aiming to inspire and inform. With 5 books and coaching sessions under her belt, Duchess DJ Love offers insights that resonate. Her strong social media game on Facebook, YouTube, and her Wanderlust and Wealth Wisdom blog means your brand gets seen and remembered. Partnering with Duchess DJ Love means aligning with empowerment, resilience, and authenticity. And her advocacy for dementia awareness, it adds a layer of social responsibility that today's consumers love, ready for tailored campaigns. Duchess DJ Love crafts creative strategies, leveraging her multi-channel presence to amplify your brand. Boost your brand with Duchess DJ Love and start gallivanting like a royal today.
And I hope you think about that, because, hey, what better way to get your word out organically than through people that truly feel the love and share real life experiences and want the best for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's get into the next thing that you need to do to date like a royal, and that is to go to what I call mentastic activities. Mentastic.
Fantastic. I like that. Fantastic. Yes.
Yeah. These are high-end activities that have lots of men in them. High-end activities, right? So let's say you're gonna go to a fancy car show, or you're gonna go to a wine tasting happening. You could even go to a cigar tasting. You could take classes in investments. You could go, let's say if you're into AI, you can go to a singularity conference. There are singularity conferences that have amazing, they're all venture capitalists or they're genius inventors.
Exactly.
And so you go there, you don't want to go to singles events. Why don't you want to go to singles events? It's because it's dreadful. You're competing, you have to, you feel like you're not getting chosen, whatever doubts you have about yourself surface. Oh, I'm too old.
Think about too, most eligible men, the ones that are desirable, are not going to be at a singles event to start with.
No, they will not. They will not. So you're going to go to mentastic activities. You're going to find things that you like to do. Now, if this is hard for you, you can go to high-end restaurants and sit in the lounge area, in the bar area of a very high level. That actually works really well. You could sit at the bar, assuming you're not an alcoholic, but you could sit at the bar and order some food, right, at a very high end. And we've had clients meet very interesting men there at the happy hour. Very, very, very interesting men, right? So that's very easy to do. You don't have to order a fancy meal, just order a little thing, order a dessert, anything, right? But you're going to smile and you're going to be the love that you want to attract. So you're going, hi, you're going to make eye contact and you're going to smile at everybody and smile at the man and ask them questions, ask them some questions till you start interacting with them. That's a very easy thing to do. And the best way to do it is alone. I hate to tell you, but I mean.
Well,
It's
man's
better
not
to
going to
be,
approach you with you with someone else. I mean, the
yeah, well,
female,
I mean, even with a
they're
girlfriend.
not.
Yeah, even with a girlfriend, it's, harder, right?
Yeah.
So get up your courage, put on your diamond self outfit, and get out there. Go to a local wine tasting at an upscale hotel. Go to, any kind of event that looks like it's going to have high level guys in it. You want to meet. Listen, it's just as easy to fall in love with a rich person as it is to fall in love with a poor person. And I will repeat that. And that was courtesy of my mother.
That is so true. And like you said, like me, I fly to friendly skies. I'm in business class. Well, that's where the eligible bachelors are at.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You're going
Usually,
to
and I'm
upstate.
short, so I need help with those bags to go up, to that
Exactly.
bin.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Now you're thinking along those lines. And I love that. I love that. Yes, yes, yes. Go to the yacht show, you know, golfing tournaments, high-end tennis tournaments,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it's got to be something, listen, you guys, it's got to be something you really are interested in, because I
That's right.
want
Don't go
you,
to something that you find boring or you don't really care
no,
for,
no,
because
yeah,
you get the man and he's like, "Well, I met you at this event. You don't even like it."
yeah.
That's kind of falsifying, and that's kind of like a little lie, and we don't want to be doing that.
Well, it's not only that, but you see, you will not be your beautiful, radiant self. I
No.
want you to be your real, radiant, happy self. Like, oh my God, I love this. This boat is so beautiful. This boat is amazing.
Yes.
I mean, one of our other clients, she loved boating. She actually, honestly loved boating. And she met a guy who loved boating. I forget where they met. It was some kind of fantastic activity, a yacht club. And anyway, they wound up running off together and basically sailing the Caribbean. That was their favorite thing. That was
Wow.
their thing to do. They would have a ship with a captain, a chef, their own little thing, and they would practically live there. But
See, I could picture me doing that, Dr. Deanna, with my guy, us sailing to Cartagena, Colombia. I can
yeah.
see it.
Yes, yes, exactly. That's him. That's him. That's who's coming to you. Yes, 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 yes. So there's that high. There's nothing like that, sharing that high of things that bring you both joy. You share that high, you share that laughter, you share that joy. It's
Yes.
very special. It's very, very special. So, pick out things that you would love, even if you can't go right now or you haven't done it. I don't care, but things that look interesting to you, right? Like
Well,
we
give
just
it a
had one
try,
of
though.
our
You may not know
clients.
if you like it or not until you
Yeah,
try it.
we just sent one of our clients. She said, I want to see the Olympics. I said, go to the Olympics and
Yeah.
smile and say hello. And she went off to Paris to the Olympics. Right now, I haven't heard the report yet, but um, you know, could be interesting. Could be
See,
very.
I'm going to Paris for the Paralympics for that same thing. I want to be around people that are caring. I have a mom with dementia that I have to care for. So whoever's with me has to know that, I have an elderly parent that, I'm the chosen one to look after her.
Well, that's because you're an angel, sweetheart.
Oh,
But
thank you.
but I but yes, that's it exactly. That's it exactly. And that specifically is perfect, actually, because those are people with big hearts and great
Yes.
compassion, which to me is the real wealth. I mean, that's the real wealth. You want to put it together with someone who can give, who has the means
Right.
to give, right? But that heart, that big heart, I mean, that's amazing. So you go for it. But if there's only one takeaway from this thing, is that you will change your life starting today, because you decide to go for it, go for what you really want, and go for the best. Go to the
Dr.
top.
Deanna is giving you permission to go
Yeah.
find your right royal match. And she
Yeah.
even has something to help you do that with. She calls it her freebie offer.
Yes, yes, this will definitely help you. Definitely, definitely, definitely. I don't know. Should I talk about it now or?
Yes, talk about it now. Yes, this
Oh
is
my God.
exciting.
When I did my PBS show, I took one. I have these amazing coaches. They're all handpicked and trained by me. I was like, when I did my PBS show, I was like, oh my God, this is so hard and scary. You have to stand in the lines, watch the teleprompter, act natural, say jokes, deliver the payoff line into the face camera, watch the time, right? And make contact with every section of the audience. I was like, I can't do this. I had an anxiety attack. So I got one of my coaches. They're that good. I took her in the green room, and we discreated all my upset and fear and all my belief that we couldn't do it. Right. So I just was able to go out there as the radiant beacon of loving guidance. And that show was amazing.
Wow.
It was amazing because I worked with that coach. Amazing. 3 people just sitting in the studio audience got married.
Yes, that's that kind of show.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys, here's the gift. You can talk to a person on that level. You can talk to a coach who is on that level. It's a free gift. You get a whole session for free, no strings attached, 0 cost. All you need to do is go to lovein90days.com. That's lovein90days.com. Click on the coaching tab, fill out the form. But here's the important part. Say, royalty sent me, because I want to know you were in here. And this way you get the VIP treatment. Say, royalty sent me. So I'm going to say that again.
Royalty sent you.
Yeah. Can you also put it in the comments?
It's going to be in the comments, and it's going to be in the description and everything. Royalty sent you for the free session, so you get treated like your royal self deserves.
Exactly. Love in 90 days and coaching tab, fill out that form, royalty sent me. And you'll be able to go into any of the stuff we've talked about and be able to really, really hit the road running. It's so exciting to get to love that's actually more surprisingly good than you ever thought of.
Yes. And we're almost out of time, Dr. Deanna. Do you have anything else that you want to throw in there just to close on? How, I know they can contact you at your website, lovein90days.com, but is there any other little nugget or anything you want to say about you? Toot your horn a little bit here too.
Well, we know how high level love works. We really, really do. We've studied that the top 10%. We have studied the top 10% of love relationships. We know how to get there. We know how that works, right? For lasting love.
That's right.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Anybody can hang out a shingle and call themselves a dating coach. But what we do is very specific. It's based on research. It's based on over 60,000 women that we've helped, and it's incredible. You will wind up in a situation beyond your wildest dreams. So come visit me at lovein90days.com. Click on that coaching tab. I will actually, when you put royalty sent me, I will personally match you. I will personally match you to one of my incredible coaches. So just go ahead, go for it, make the move. Even though you don't feel like royalty or you don't feel like you deserve it, do it, do it, do it. Do it for yourself. You can do it.
That's right. Do it. So thank you, Dr. Deanna, for being on my show. I appreciate it. And Royals, we're going to close out. So say goodbye to Love in 90 Days, Dr. Deanna. I'll give her the royal wave.
Lots of love. Lots of love.
Okay, thank you so much for joining on this special episode. I appreciate you. And as always, I'm sharing the love with you too. And like I said, my royal match, hey, I like flying business class across that pond. That gets my juices flowing. Just saying. Mwah.